My name is Anisia Mwaniki, and as I mentioned in my introductory video, this channel is on social etiquette. And as we know, social etiquette is just learning how to behave correctly in different settings. Today's video is going to be on what we call meal courses. And it's the first of a series on the topic on meals and table etiquette. And I thought meal courses is a good starting point to understand, I think, the rest of the meal settings and table settings plus table etiquette. How to handle each of those items we find at table correctly, and to also learn the use of each one of them and to be able to distinguish them. For example, just to distinguish between a soup spoon from a dessert spoon, a dinner knife from a dessert knife. So what is a meal course? A meal course is like different steps or the order in which meals are served at table, kind of sequentially. Yeah. And today we'll talk about just a basic 3-course meal, which is what you are likely to find like on any ordinary day at a restaurant or a luncheon or a dinner. The first of these will be what we call a starter or an appetizer. This is what is served first to activate the appetite, as it were, before the main course. For example, a soup or a dessert, or it could be maybe a drink with some bites that was served before the meal. Then the second course is what we call the main course. In fact, I think in many places, especially in Africa, we usually refer to just the main course. Yeah. If somebody asked you what you had for dinner, they will probably just tell you we had maize meal, maize and beans, bananas, or rice. And then almost as by the way, they will mention the accompanying sauce or stew or vegetable. And that's why the concept of meal courses can be confusing. Yeah, so we've talked about the first course, which is the starter and the appetizer. The second, which is the main course. And then the third is the dessert. Then dessert is served after the main course, and it can be maybe something that is baked, like a cake or a pie, or it could be a fruit or fruit salad, ice cream. And sometimes you will hear, especially among the English, referring to it as the sweet or the pudding. So the next time you go to a restaurant and they ask you after the main course whether you are going to have a sweet, don't get surprised. Just don't start wondering, asking me about taking a sweet. It is referring to the dessert. And then if there is a fourth course, which is usually served now after the dessert, coffee will be served, or tea. In Europe, mainly it will be coffee, because coffee is supposed to be like a digestive, especially if the meal included meat or a lot of meat, or it doesn't matter whether it was a lot or not, but it is served after the dessert. And sometimes that can be served off the main dining table at the coffee table. And as I'll keep repeating, yeah. Let's take time to learn. Let's give ourselves time to learn. Yeah. so that we reach a point where, for example, we are able to distinguish the different crockery and cutlery. By the way, I use the term crockery and cutlery because that's what I've been brought up using. I know these days they refer to them sometimes as the silverware and the flatware. So that, as I said, to be able to distinguish, for example, the soup spoon from a dessert spoon, or a dinner plate from a soup plate, yeah, and to also understand when you get to the table, not to get overwhelmed, wondering, there's so many items, what is used when for what, yeah. There is an order, there's a very specific order. They are not set or laid just at random. And as we said, knowledge gives us confidence, on how to handle ourselves and how to handle the others also. Because also, as we know, etiquette also is not only to instill self-confidence, but also it makes us respect the others that you are with, or to make them comfortable in our company. And let's enjoy ourselves while we are at it, yeah. And I would request you maybe to give me your comments, what I know, probably some of the things that we can cover in this channel, and also consider subscribing for more videos. See you in the next one. Bye.